Hello, and thank you for taking a couple of minutes to watch this video about our new parent-teacher conference sign-up system. We've decided, if you've done conferences with us before, you know that we've used Pick a Time for a number of years now to manage all our parent-teacher conferences, and it was a very clunky system that parents had some difficulty navigating at times. So we did some research, did some exploring, and found a different platform that we think has all the features that we would like and is easier for parents to use. So I'm assuming if you are here watching this video that you are the primary contact for your student and you received the email from me that had the exact spelling of your student's first and last name, the date of birth, and the first and last name, the correct spellings of your first and last name. Because all of those things have to be used in the system exactly the way they are in that email, or it's not going to let you sign in. So you've probably, if there's a link that I gave you to get to this site, parents-booking.live/PVPA, and it brings you to this screen. You know you're in the right place because it's got our name and logo over here. There's usually going to be a pop-up message that comes up the first time you come to this page. You can always review those messages again by clicking school messages. Okay. If you need to change language, you have the choice of Spanish or English right up here, and it will translate just about everything in the system to Spanish if that's what you choose. Now, if you have a Gmail account, and that's the account that I communicated with you on for contact number one, you should be able to just do the sign in with Google option as long as you're signed into your Gmail account in your web browser. All right, but again, that's only if you have a Gmail account. Otherwise, you have to go through by typing your name, your student's name, and the date of birth. So I'm going to use my daughter, who's an alumni. I put her into the system with a fake date of birth, 12/27/2007 is what I used. So when I put in this information that was in the email I sent you, you then get to a screen that looks like this. It says welcome with your name and has a bunch of information. Now, right now, conference signups haven't begun yet. They don't start until Sunday, April 2nd at 4 p.m. Okay. If you try to schedule appointments, it's going to just tell you they're not available yet. Please try after 4 o'clock on the 2nd. However, I'm going to switch over to the admin portal here. With the admin account, I actually can show you what the sign up screen will look like. So on this page, you'll notice you have a couple of options. One option is suggest appointments for me. And that means that the computer will ask you for the time range, when are you available, and then it will try to schedule every teacher it possibly can, compacting it into as short a period of time as possible, so you don't have any waiting periods if that's doable. This system can do some other things about school events and school clubs, but you can just ignore the bottom part. We're just focused on these parent-teacher conferences at the top. So I'm going to say, let's look at manually doing this first. So we say make and edit appointments myself. And what's going to happen is it's going to pull up two sections. So we've got at the top is for the Thursday, the 13th of April. And then below that is for the 14th. So you can pick one day or the other and go try to do all your appointments there. You'll notice that then it gives each of the classes that your student is in. And then when you click on that tab, it will show you who the teacher is for that class and what appointment slots they have available on that day. Okay, so now we can see that Jim Cox teaches Golden Ages, and these are the appointment slots that are available. You want to take an appointment slot, you just say book. If there are other parents that are also going to join the video call, you can check this box and it will make a link for you that you can then give to the other parents so that they're able to access the conference as well. If there's specific things you want to talk about or any little notes you want to give to the teacher when you make that appointment, you can type them here, and then you can say make appointment. So you can manually go through each of your students' classes and do this. So if we go to Stagecraft, I can see the times and so on. Okay, it will not let you book an appointment when you already have one booked. Let's try that. So if I book a 12:45 for Stagecraft 2, and then I go over to Algebra 2. Notice I can't do the 12:45 because I already have an appointment. So this status is saying what you have, that you've got an appointment here, that you're available here. Okay? So it will not let you double book. If you have more than one student, you can do all of your conferences for the first student here. Okay, and again, remember, this is the Thursday, this is the Friday. And then you can come up to the top and say change student. And then you can choose the other student. And if they had conferences set up, you'd be able to pick for them as well. Now I'm going to go back to this for a minute. And I want to cancel my appointments. So if you want to cancel just a single one, I believe that you can go to the tab where it is. You can see that there's an appointment schedule because it has a check mark on it. I can say modify, and I can say cancel the appointment. And the reason I'm going to cancel these is so that I can then show you how the AI can be used to schedule your appointments for you. So I'm going to cancel that one. And then if I go back to the dashboard, I should see now that I have nothing checked. No appointments over here. None of these are checked off. So if I want to have the computer help me do my schedule, I just click suggest appointments for me. And then after it does its thing, it's going to say, okay, when are you able to attend? So I want to do all my appointments on Thursday, let's say, and I'm available anytime between 12:15 and 5:30. I'm going to again say allow other parents and guardians to join. And by default, all of the parents should be, all of the teachers should be selected. If you don't want to, right, so you check the boxes. If they're white, that means you have not selected them yet. So you check the boxes next to each of these teachers to say, I want to schedule an appointment with all three of them. I say between those times, and then I say make appointments for me, and the system will automatically go through and then say, okay, how about 12:15 with this teacher, 12:45 with this teacher, and 1 o'clock with this teacher. Okay. The reason that we have a gap here is Jim is doing some appointment slots that are earlier, and so it scheduled the first available one. If we go to edit appointment here, we could actually schedule that for 12:30 instead of 12:15, and that way we have continuous time slots. If we're happy with those, we confirm the appointment, and then you're scheduled for that student. Then you go back, change to your other student, and you can do the same thing, confirm the appointments, and have it suggest appointments for you, confirm them, and then finalize. So hopefully this will make it a little bit easier for you to set up the appointments for your students. Please reach out to us if you have any trouble once signups begin, and we hope that you find the whole experience a little more pleasant than you might have in the past. Again, please reach out with questions. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.